the east, checking your valleys, loving them chicks, fucking in alleys, had a few Tommies along with few Ashleys. All this unraveling got me like a soldier at ease. Been to your beach and shit was a movie, passing through groovy like who's he? Pleased a few booties, felt like my duty, had a few brewskis, flicked a few loosies, feeling blessed, truly tasty and juicy. Addicted with beauty, bitches like newsy. Went through the boardwalk, got rid of small talk, pushed through with no thought, got hooked to more broads, saying aloha, acting for old more, like EBT roll loss, feeling like dope balls, shining like gold bars, stick out like mohawks, radiant all raw, bitches just gold stalk. Jumped up in RVs, strapped up like armies, stared at the far east, distant at parties, ate a few brownies, smoking like Marley, like Rastafari. Ignition got car keys, chilling with Barbies, hearing some heartbeats, feeling so gnarly. Walk through the boulevard, the floor with all stars, feeling afar, out of place bizarre. Still I push hard like rockets guitars. Went to a few parks, saw different art, played my own part like Superman and Clark, flooring the gas, pushing the needle on the dash. Everything around me now stuck in the past. Say yo, I'm just crossing the states, pushing my weight, style of the east, accent generates, absence of that gray got me like I can't hesitate to dropping like an earthquake, shaking platonic plates, got them questioning their fates. Why they all separate in a state of disgrace? The country style got me at a distance, pushing with resistance, the phony persistence, hating I could expose their addictions, and evil practice conditions, like Sodom Gomorrah traditions, self-infliction, got them in a weak condition, brains battered like they went through a traumatic collision. Mimicking the east, biting the apple like Eve, still dancing to our beat, we long ago put to cease. Tagging and bragging like that shit is dope to me. Graffiti writing with bubble letters, that shit is old to see. Where's the innovation with creativity be? Stuck in high clouds with dispensary found, got them elated but dumbed down, blinded by the travesty flowing around. They all submit and forget the state of now, bent crooked and foul, they all act like clowns. A grown man child stuck in old phases out, many haters repelling my ego swelling, infiltrating in stealth mode, still excelling. Why they be telling where the treasures be dwelling? I'm propelling right through, tripling what I be selling. They try to bite off my style without the melon. That shit is like having peanut butter without the gelling. Are you smelling what I'm telling? Penetrating like hammers be nailing, and they all be welling. You know what's happening, right? I mean, you see it, right? I know you see it. You gotta see it. I mean, it's right there in front of your face. How can you not see it? I know you see it. It's right there. It's visible. It's clear. How else can you not see it? My tongue is like a sword that cuts and hurts, a golden tongue that gives to serve the world for sure. Put in motion all the things that dirt from earth. Not many handle it and suffer curse or worse, but lately I've been feeling blessed with words, cause they all know and speak but don't display it. The Holy Ghost in me, they wish to tame it, wish host and teach them what portrays it, but they ignore and don't believe and just forsake it, for lack of will to close on in and just partake it. Their ways operate according to my brain's followers, to think my tongue form out and say a lower frequency, they speak to be enslaved. When I'm enraged, nature comes out and slays, put many out there in the wrong down in their graves. I got them closer to the Bible with a fervor, but my intention is to separate them further, speed up the process of them moving like a turtle. Still many zealots out there wanting stupid murder, with no interpreters, they read and go in circles. Their hearts is callous, eyes is shut and ears are closed, moving with malice, going nuts without a hope. Their status sucks, not worth too much and brought down low. Even when lavish, they get stuck into their woes. Believe in fallacy and fake, they trust and sell their souls, repeating errors of the past, they never evolved. Seeking my life cause they feel false and wanna gloss. They try to mimic to their own loss and fear their flaws, hating my cause cause they can never be the god. Don't hate, congratulate and watch the moves I boss. Been fighting demons all my life, even in paradise. Ordained before I robbed my parents' lives, no lie. Been persecuted and hunted for speaking truly wise. Had to come down and stagger like drunken guys at times. Still they wonder who I am when they get to thinking of my kind. In different state, I had to marinate like wine and steaks. They go back and cause they can't wait. But blessed and saved are those who will endure for my name's sake. For you'll inherit a real place they cannot take. Until we meet again, you know what waits. From a generation that kisses and don't tell. You let everybody know how your girl felt. Giving a green for the next to go stealth. Behind your back she's knelt by the most held. I'm calling on a bird of prey from the far east. A man on my council with a far reach. Let's devour these treats from the youth's heap. Taking candy from baby like night on Halloween. This is not for those who speak in tongues. Mumbo jumbo sounds of hums. This is calling on the prophets hitting them drums. One by one I summon them come. Let's build the people and rid the feeble. Wake the sheep mold and shake their earlobes. Save the sheeple and rid the needles. Combat the evil with less use of lethal. Can't make Lucifer suffer rise. Already he dealt with Socks blast. Became Satan, ruler of mass. And those that turn to ash penetrate his eyes, kingdom at last. And made him turn bad with questions he shouldn't have asked. On Job that he tested me shouldn't have. I'm so honest, I'm a danger to myself. Where do I fit in if heaven is our hell? Blast the old heaven, blast where Satan dwells. I'm creating a new heaven swell and learning from Zogs and Tell. On the plus side, I've been getting mine. I've been pushing like a terabyte, but on the flip side, where I slice and dice, my nanotech I left behind. Delayed to graduate to climb the next metric, prefixing the line. The scales have tilted quite a slight due to microcosm not aligned with the microcosms of the times. Causing bad at times, no lie. The pressure from beneath the ties has been a mountain really high. Waiting for the keys to find the lock to release it to the skies. Sitting patient, waiting for the doors to open. Hoping what's below starts to get to flowing. Exploding what's been holding treasures like diamond mines be owing. Putting things to motion, what's been slowing the whole globing. Still maintaining head above my shoulders. From the ornery flowing colder. Growing wiser but never older. Just a warrior who can hold up. You'll look back and see I warned ya. And all I say is man I told ya. Everyone follows my bar first without knowing or finding the author. Put in their mind to go farther. But desperate to see my inaugural. Raising the best of all daughters, unlike no one has ever once taught ya. Supporting the sons that I brought up, like only I can have thought of. All celebrities high paid grade, rest lay under my shade, saved, enslaved to a plate. I engrave great, like ink to a page that I stain trace for praising my name with space made. What more can I say with my grace place? You might come to see my face pray.
Unders.
Whoa, slow your roll, young toad slime. He don't know payphones or landlines, quarters and slits with dial pads to shine. He's texting and posting what commands minds. Not creative with his wardrobe designs. Due to school's restrictions of the times. Got him wearing uniforms to limit how he decides. No freedom in how he expresses the divine. He's realizing times are different from what the older guys described. His zesties normalized, attracting all girls in line. And it's not how it sounds, it looks in the scene of the crime. His granddad is a millennial stud, looking like he's in his 20s, young. She ain't worried if he's a thug. All she wants is someone to love, maybe someone to fuck. He's looking for insight, something to jug, something to triple his buck, something to missile his bus. He's disciplined with a must, watching how he diets and grubs. They don't come out and play, they come out and slay. All they want is that play without the energy made from the last generation displayed. They don't get cuts or bruised, they look for the guts to ooze without the soreness of muscle use. He's not trying to look cool, but he use some coke and booze. But he might try once some shrooms or LSD for spiritual rules. I don't recommend it to you, just supplement it to new. Watch us caress it to soothe while I finesse you to groove and get you pregnant with juice. I ain't put a gun ahead and some truth. You exercise free will and jump to the loop. You thought you knew and went for the scoop. Now look at you, a scholar manipulating with power. Ego high as a tower. You don't cower. barrel will shower the arrows targeted to hit louder. Open flower, diversion lines by the hour. Whether your eyes up looking forward and narrow, it's been an ongoing battle, living with former and latter, serving up his cadavers while you look for the answer. A cure, not a cancer, to wipe out the pranksters. Silly you who thought I would banter when I could have advanced it. Instead you dug and got sands up. Can you see from the infinite sand dust? Which grain can you man up? I have returned again to this age period of yours, and it smells. Happy birthday to me again. I'm in a good mood today. Don't ruin it. You hear me? You reap what you sow. Got it? Good. I'm out. I'm like a limited edition, the only one. It was an experiment, none came after. Read a chapter, I'm sure to go past you, where everything really matters, made you look caught and captured. And who you think has the last laughter? The Messiah remains the master. Blast you. You distance yourself from the upper fine, psychologize with liturgies, but in any case, trivialize with knees bent, vocationalized to eye. Some use their fingers to follow words they read, unable to see ahead, their hands covered beneath what their finger leads. Others without hands read from a distance to see, catching a glimpse of the whole picture they exceed, knowing what's ahead indeed before what's being read in sheets and where the end finally meets. I've been traveling all alone, stacking dough around my foes, fucking they hoes in a chokehold and sending them off home to do playing hole, moving like a pro. You already know I'm my own toast. Everything I got from blood, sweat, and tears. Never played queer, never had fear. Always kept it real when the pen, even the pistols made it clear. Away from my peers, family now gone, no longer here. I'm still kicking rears. Vaginalized fragrance from weak dudes inside, seething deep, trying to delete me, hating on the king bee. I got fellas in the streets waiting on me, a city to feed, ribs touching people in need, trying to stay clean, hopefully teach a daughter I ain't seen in 6 years. Last week, you ain't seen what I did, know what I do, or walk in my shoes. You ain't got the culture like I do. Shall I continue? Rest in peace to the deceased.
Everything that's happening to you is God is processing. Every difficult moment you're having, He just processing you. That's all He's doing. Everything you're going through is preparing you for what you asked God for.
Code.
Passing through from the east to the west, I interject and leave my crest like I'm a product for hands they get. I'm getting hotter with every step. They seek to rub my clothes of flesh in hopes they get real truly blessed. It's hard to go everywhere, I'm not getting noticed when my swag is so explosive and my accents culture ferocious. Horrid vultures still plucking porous in the crisis of living homeless. Got the people feeling hopeless while I contemplate and focus, but the haters like to hinder and obstruct all the things that I construct just to see how I get up, cause they don't reason up to motor clay or powder cup. From a state of dust or simple mud, from state of mud to live in huts and turn a hut to flow and cash, where cash becomes a bigger pat, pat becomes a bigger stat. Process usually adds to all of that. Formulas real intact and fat, but they ain't got the wood to act, so victim to a trap, they all relapse. I'm all alone when wilderness found, far from home and away from my town, spreading my knowledge with melody sound. It gets profound, how many get down, and when I welcome, I pop my collars out, continue on and search my own route. I'm not going back to the things I had, I'm going to simply add to the things I have. This simple math without subtract, I'm on a track to narrow path, away from that of steps from mass. With real purpose I work on craft, I ain't playing with none of what I'm saying. The evil that be like delaying my relation, hoping I desist when I'm invigorating, trying to slow me down when I'm animating. They think that I will stop from elevating when I just started escalating. I'm on the roads that rough and bumpy, ribs are touching, making sounds in tummy. When I feel stomach, I still feel hungry. My soul wants justice, I'm not Dumby, I'm getting mine and all that's lovely. Without a dime or that cold money, I'ma push a grind and keep on coming. Do you the determination? Do you feel me? Do you know that I ain't stopping? There's no quitting. It's not in my vocabulary. There isn't no can't. There isn't no quitting. There isn't none of that. You feel me?
Get off the position stick and make the rest stand by.
I traveled to your state and willingly I ate from the devil's homemade plate, absorbed all your hate, took all the whips of slaves, still I never gave or caved my soul for you to take. My energy's too great, with heaven's weight I'm paid. Skipped the pace of all those days, then searched for Hollywood's own taste, and went to jail instead to make my own path to praise. With seeds planted in strangest place, with clones of similar face, samples from people I elevate. Trapped into my whims, my light grows strong, not dim. Now local celebrities come to sink and find that I provide the mint to refresh the style within. Before Zog, my case hits wins. Like creatures on stomachs that crawl, I face the earth and norm and laws, and through it all I triumph tall, and see my enemies before me fall to serve as my footstool while all applaud. High seas that I have laid, batch mean, and I don't play. Watch cream along the way. Last G to cause a change. The slash priest I found astray. Distracted noise set to deploy. Not one sound of voice set to join. The holy void unknown to coy. Locked up in a cage so far away. Different kind of mind that I displayed. Words that I put forth made big wave. Knocking all the false and all the fake. Words put to action with no retraction. Got the rest in practice from real made passion. Food lacking satisfaction, so I just ration. Making real change happen from what I fashion. I redefine how you look at old age. Got you pushing newer aims you ain't never thought to play. Here come the pain. Ether against me, shirt sleeve flickers in between. Here in the direction of the breeze. Caterpillar boot city planning on the scene. Gearing you up for movements to exceed. Never know what's next, trying to keep up with my steps. Just know you'll be better than what you left. And all those other sects not teaching what I profess. You think this goes away? It doesn't go away. It only transforms. It mutates. It transforms and evolves. It doesn't go away. It never goes away. It only transforms. Feel me? I said I was victimized of a crime, unnecessarily confined. I'm behind bars, trying not to lose my mind. Surrounded by wrong, I'm the only one that's right. Yeah, I'm sharing the same plight with the sinners speaking lies, who see evil with their eyes all day long, speak perverse, or at times even worse. Never holding back their words, only curse, nothing worth. While they rush to be first, underground beneath dirt, evil crouching as it lurks. I'm reserving all my hurt, letting God do all the work. Feelings and emotions don't be matching with my own. Got me missing back at home from the state with no souls. And the people that I loathe with no integrity, they broke. Walk around, they all joke, provoke side with no hope. I'm throwing dirt with my fingernails and hold, trying to get out of this hellhole while they all fiending for some dope. Waste of life, nothing sound. I was up, now I'm down with a bunch of clowns around. When will I get out from this nightmare that I'm bound? And the people not my rise, so don't be fearing I got lie. Still welcome even when they smile. Remember me, Zod, for all the good I've done and all the accomplishments I've won from the works deep in trunk. Holy roof deeper sunk, and all the heads that I've sprung lifted up from the dung, while the evil would perish. Won't you love me, won't you cherish, won't you justify me fairest? Here's my case, can't compare it with an eye nourished by carrots, with no fat and no blood and no strong drinking mud. Just a cat I once crushed who was eating all my doves. My innocence I rushed to show off in front of cuz. Wash away all my bad, don't attach it to my back. Without blemish I will have, coming clean to your pad. In the day I breathe my last, don't forget me, don't be mad. Got more to enact, I implore you my task, so you help me gain it fast and attain it with no lash. Every time I'm out they be pulling me back in, keep me far away from bad and all the things that come with sin. Suddenly I'm hinged by some haters filled with sting. I'm tired of this cycle, all I seem to do is sing. When will all this stop from my path turning 10? Used as collateral damage and expendable habit. Now I gotta attack it, introduce all my baddies. You would praise, no admonish, just acknowledge as a prophet. You would take be fanatics, being rappers and my fanatics. The dramatic of the tactics, I didn't have it, the outcasted, normalizing all the crafted. Now I'm here to retract it, trash it, terminate and extract it. End it, drastic, change climatic, hope you feel all my havoc. Past that talent for the lavish, you consume like an addict. Law enacted to have passed, and now you all gotta have it. You're a target, a bullseye that I must hit and carve with my point. Target. X marks the spot. I've been on a journey all alone, decades passing, all is fading back at home. Busy searching, understanding, now I know all these souls without a spirit of their own. After all I hold and so much more, suckers cannot clone. Third state indoctrinated all again. A bunch of new men pretend to be my friend like I don't know them. And all their ends from previous tens when clearly stems all of their fence. Watching what I do and what I chew, and how I spend my loop. Still on cue and how I prove all of my truth. Fools smelling my do right after poop. Souls floating through my home like it's their own. I'm sparking fire, torching all that comes afloat. Unwelcome, uninvited, not a tone. Envy of my life, jealous that I'm nice. With multiple wives while they hating from behind. Closest guardians will rearrange you. Something like that of Charlie's Angels. Badass bitches who blow your navel and feed the pigs with your stomach cable. I don't associate with those who are broke. I'm a walking billboard set to explode. I'll be doing you a favor the way I promote. My network pages alone is worth more than your home and everything you own. You can't give me what products are dope. Man, you's a hoax, nickel and diamond folks, what a joke. You could feed me your hate with all your pain that drains, but you can't slander my name with all the weight I attain. I got nothing to lose but everything to gain. You still doing the same while I've been changing the game. I got my ears in the streets and all in office holding a seat, looking at me for some advice to heed. Pedigree deep and everybody can see, reforming old decrees and pushing new with a beat. Got me tripping, feeling buzz, can't think straight. A predicament, I'm stuck, going insane. Staggering, I'm wobbling, I'm off lane. Looking for stability, I'm off game. Peeping mommy across the room, looking top dame. Suddenly a reverie produced the real need. I'm thinking how to remedy seduce deep. She's sitting by herself, I introduce me. I compliment her look and talk amusely. Mention things she'd like and show her room keys. On top of that, I'm talking dumb fast. Tell her friend to tag along and hope she don't slide. She kinda ragged, tell me where the fun at. I tell her at the pad like I run swag. She tell me by the handle both I know that. I tell her ain't no problem, grab them both quick. Exit out the door, rap with both sick. About to go down like you know this. Faded smoking heavenly with both chicks. They feeling me, we sexing and then you get it. I know where I'm not in my place, didn't forget where I came. I done just tripled my game, all at the cost of real pain. Not many real people relate, like wearing shoes bearing weight. Man, it's really hard to explain unless you witness it so my own gaze. I done seen terrible things, real terrible, horrible sins, attached like a scar on the skin, or tattooed tears that don't end. There's no departing of them. I'm talking real traumatizing events, no one around to defend. Still I push through like I never end, with honor and strength. Like a soldier with PTSD, I done woke up fighting from sleep, like Wolverine in the terror of dreams, striking at things with sweat heavy beads on my cheek, haunted by the things of the past, unable to function with mass. Alcohol worsens the blast, demons all come and attack. Friends are a rarity I don't have, the lesser of two evil I choose. The enemy of my enemy I woo, in the midst of wolves I play the fool to get it through. Antisocial I ride solo and move, a destructive path my soul couldn't beat. My inside slowly wearing it tears, I don't know where to turn to, who cares? I drop to my knees and let out a prayer. That's when I heard a voice coming from air.